to look at this. She, listen, did not allow, Latrell, she did not allow the fact that Jesus was ignoring her to deter her, because she had already been through every stage. She had been, the scripture don't say this, I know it. She had been through the stage of trying to help her daughter herself because it wasn't working. She had been through the stage of denial and trying to pretend like nothing was wrong with my baby. You know how we do in school. When kids get in trouble at school, it ain't my kid. Ain't nothing wrong with my child. Y'all got quiet on that one. Somebody say something to you at church, you get an attitude with them at church because ain't nothing wrong with your child. Tell your neighbor, your child is just like you. He ain't perfect either. Tell him, your child is ugly because you ugly. Your child got an attitude problem because you got an attitude problem. Your problem, your child call people names because you call your child names. Your child fighting all the time because you fighting that man at home all the time. Oh yeah, you can see what's wrong with everybody else's child. You can see what's wrong with everybody else, but I never hear you say nothing about yours. And yours is the one with the problem, because you taught it to them. Let's talk about it. Where did this girl get this demon? Where was the mother when the demon came in? Where was the father when the demon came in? Or was it a transferred demon? This woman was past that, Joan. She was past it. She was past the stage of denial. It wasn't about being embarrassed anymore. Let me tell you something. When you love your child enough, you'll take your child to therapy and everything else before you give up on your child. Like I told y'all before, when I was coming up, they didn't know what bipolarism was. They didn't know with all these special things they have at school now. They didn't know what that stuff was, but they knew what a switch was. They knew what a belt was. I don't care how fidgety you was. You could be fidgety in church, but you better sit there being. Some of you educated people in the back of the church don't like me. I don't like you either, but I'm going to preach anyway. I'm going to preach the way he give it to me. Because a good father disciplines his child. A good mother disciplines her child. And how many of you have ever had your behinds beat by God? It's because he's a good father. So this woman went outside. This woman went outside, deacons. And she started screaming in public. She didn't go up to Jesus. Can you help me? You know, I don't want nobody to know my business. Who looking? Oh, I know folk like that. But they always need help. But they don't want to call it out. She went out screaming. I don't know what all she was screaming, but she was past the point of denial, past the point of embarrassment, past the point of worrying who knew what. I've come to tell you that in your house, you are not the only person in your community that know you got a problem. You are not the only person in your community that knows your child got an issue. Why are you trying to keep it secret? Why you think you keeping it secret? Your next door neighbor is talking about you. The folk at church are talking about you. The folk at school are talking about you. And you think you got a secret. The only way your secret can be healed, you got to call it out.